All right, first and foremost, we give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, Devon, to the elders that rule well, and honors and shalom to all the brothers out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. All right, we are the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in and week out to let our people, the Negro, Latino, and Native American, know who they are, and that's the Israelites according to the Bible, as well as to let everybody know that the so-called white man is the devil, and the Edomite according to the Bible, and America is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible that will soon be destroyed, man. All right? There's a lot of things, a lot of prophecies come to pass. Meanwhile, all you people are just out here living your little vain-ass lives, man. Out here drunk, running the streets without a care in the world, man. Not realizing this whole place is getting ready to get brought down. Your whole way of life is getting ready to come to an abrupt end, man. You people have no idea what's going on, man. You know? You're having all type of fires raging throughout the world, all type of uprisings. People down there in the land of Asher, all them Asherites down there in Brazil, man, they turn it up. 200,000 people, 300,000 people turning out for protests all across the country. Down there, you know, police joining in on a protest. You see what I'm saying? And we've been speaking, you know, us and the various brothers around the country, especially the brothers a part of the GMS banner, have been speaking about this for a long time. Speaking about police joining up with the people and coming against their fellow police officers, man. We've been speaking about things like that, and it's coming to pass, man. So y'all think this stuff that we talking about isn't prophetic, man? You dudes that out here meditating in the prophecies like the scriptures speak about, man. And that's your damn problem, man. That's why a lot of you dudes who call yourselves to be Israelites, you're going to get caught out here, man. You're going to get caught out here and you're going to get hurt, man, in a real way. In a real major way, man. You know? You getting something?
Nah, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? You people are ridiculous. What's the stuff you were saying about the vaccinations, brother?
Yeah, if you don't get your children checked out for vaccinations, they got a clause in there that's going to make you get that title of abuser, parent, you know, child abuser.
Yeah, because it used to be. I remember when I was in school, my mother used to sign the waiver so we wouldn't have to get vaccinated. You see what I'm saying? Because she had did research on the vaccination, how the vaccinations actually be giving kids autism and shit like that, and it also makes kids gain weight. Because I only got vaccinated. I got vaccinated my 6th grade year, and I had gained hella weight that year, man. And I never got vaccinated since then, man, and my weight went down after that. You see what I'm saying? Showing you that the vaccination is bad. That's why these bitches, when they get that birth control shot, they gain weight. They start gaining hella weight. See, some bitches, they don't give them a fat ass or something, you know what I'm saying? But some bitches, they start getting a fat stomach. You see what I'm saying? It'll push them, you know, over the limit. Because them shots, man, that it's not good for you, man. But like,
brother, they got now they got a thing where they can buy pills, the birth control pills in the store.
Over the counter.
Plan B pills.
Oh yeah, now you got the Plan B pills, man. You know, them bitches are retarded, man. And because it used to be, remember Plan B when the Plan B first came out, bitch could used to only get 2 a year. Right. Now bitch can get 50 at a time, man.
And they don't care about the age limit.
Ain't no age limit.
Because it's something called population control. Who are the main people that's purchasing that? Who are the main people that's targeted that? The so-called Negro and Latino young women in America, man. That's who that's targeted at. That's who that was designed for. So there are not more Negro and Latino people in general, especially men, being born. And that's also why they're putting this pressing a lot in the media for our women, encouraging our women to deal with white men. Because they don't want our people to be born. Because they know the only way for a nation to be born is through the men. Even though they teach a bunch of bullshit, the powers that be, they know what's up. And they know if you're an Israelite pretending to the lineage of your father, then that's who you are. But they know if an Israelite woman lays down with a man of another nation, then what? That child is not an Israelite, man. You see what I'm saying? So they perpetuate things like that in the community as a form of population control. You know, when people don't realize that, people don't want to acknowledge that. People want to be a part of that. People want to encourage that girl to get a Plan B pill. People want to encourage black and Latino women to date white men and men of other nations. You see what I'm saying? They're encouraging that. Because they're fucking retarded, man. And the reason why our women deal with the other nations is because they're weak as fuck. They're weak. They want to sit there and tell a black man that he's weak for dealing with a woman of another nation. But if that's the case, then it's the same thing for you. Point blank, period. Dumbass fucking women, dumbass bitches. And I can call you a bitch rightfully so because the Bible calls you a bitch.
That's right.
Little do you know.
What it's a lot real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
This is going out to this dumb nigga brother Josh, man. Alright, from some of this Atlanta bullshit,
That's
the
right.
absolute Bible truth. That's how
Absolute
you know.
Bible lie.
That's exactly, because it's straight lies, man. This dude has no wisdom and understanding of the scriptures, and that's how you know that the Roman Catholic Church is not running America, man. All right, because if they was, it wouldn't be shit out here like that.
Yeah, what is the Roman Catholic Church stance on abortion? What does the Roman Catholic Church stand on homosexuality? That's why that whole thing of this Roman Catholic Church is Babylon. That's a damn lie, man. That's a lie. That's not true. Because Babylon, meaning the Babylonian ideals, okay, because, all right, the Catholic Church is based off Babylonian practices, yeah. So are pretty much all other religions.
All other religions.
But that's not what it's about. The Catholic Church is a part of the beast and its image, but the actual Babylon is a nation. Babylon is not a system. Babylon is a nation, okay? A country, the most powerful country on the planet Earth. And that's what America is today. That's why America has all customs of ancient Babylon, okay? We see it all over the place. Penis worship, the tower. What's up, brother? So you guys got some questions or something? You're a Pentecostal? What does Pentecost mean?
Just the way we worship God.
But I'm saying, what does that mean, the word Pentecost?
I'm not sure. It's just where we sit there now, praise God, worship.
Word Pentecost means 50 days. That's what Pentecost means. The feast. You know, just to let you know, since you're a Pentecostal, that's what that means. Yeah. What's your nationality?
My nationality?
Yeah. Sicilian? Sicilian, Mexican? That's what's up with your father Sicilian? Your mother from Brazil, your father's Mexican? Okay, all right. Well, just to let you know, you being a so-called Mexican, you are a Hebrew Israelite according to the Bible. I know you're probably familiar with the Bible and that word Israel, when the Israelites come up in the Bible. Israel is God's chosen people. The only people on the earth that the Lord is dealing with and cares about. You see what I'm saying? Which are primarily the Negro, Latino, and Native American, but you also have others of us that are spread abroad. A lot of us was over there in Sicily, Italy, Ireland, Scotland, because we were ruling Europe for 1,000 years, called the Dark Ages. If you do your history, you can find out about that. But we're all about letting our people know to come back to the true ways of God and the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Get our minds out of this demonic, wicked place we live in today. You see what I'm saying? All right, definitely focus. All right. But what I was saying, yeah, but see, that's how you know America is not Babylon, man.
Excuse me.
I mean, America is Babylon.
Church is not Babylon.
The Catholic Church is not Babylon. Because the Catholic Church is not reigning supreme, man. The church is dead, man.
That's right.
These people don't care about church. They care about loving everybody, man. They care about tolerance. The Catholic Church does not teach tolerance. I grew up in the Catholic Church for 17 years, and they do teach a lot of bullshit, but tolerance is not something that is taught in the Catholic Church. It's not. Point blank, period.
Right.
They teach against homosexuality. They teach against birth control. They don't even want you to use condoms in the Catholic Church.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, therefore, the Catholic Church is not reigning supreme. It's America that's reigning supreme. It's America and America's doctrine and philosophy of democracy, which they adopted from the ancient Roman Empire, which all this is the Roman Empire rebirthed. This is where the Renaissance started when they took us down. And it's been going ever since then, man.
That's right.
That Renaissance of the Roman Empire.
That's right.
And we in it. This is that new Atlantis. This is Rome's dream baby right here, man. But they get ready to pull the plug on this place, man. They get ready to pull the plug on this goddamn place. We lose. 21st chapter. Matter of fact, get Revelation 18. Let me get to those in a second. Get Revelation 18. A lot of you people don't want to deal with the book of Revelations, man. A lot of you dudes don't understand it, but some nigga try to tell me that Israel is Babylon that's spoken about in the book of Revelation. But how is Israel spoken of? How is Israel that Babylon when Israel was going to be delivered up out of Babylon? When Israel was a slave to Babylon? It don't make no kind of goddamn sense. You see what I'm saying? What's up, you got a question? What's your nationality?
Hispanic.
Hispanic pertains to your father?
Yeah.
Which Hispanic? Mexican?
Yeah, Mexican.
Mexican, okay, let me tell you something. You're a Hebrew Israelite of the tribe of Issachar, all right? The Negro, the Latino, the Native American, we are God's chosen people according to the Bible. We're the only people who fit the description of the Israelites. You got a group of people over there in Israel right now calling themselves the Jews. They're identity thieves, okay? And the Bible speaks about people coming and stealing our identity. They don't fit any of the prophecies or the curses of the Bible. We're the people that do. You see what I'm saying? So, we are coming out here to let people like you and us know the Negro and the Latino man know who we are and what we need to do to get right with the Heavenly Father. You see what I'm saying? You believe in Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
You grew up in the Catholic Church?
Yeah.
I grew up in the Catholic Church too. They teach us a lot of lies in the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
They don't teach us the Bible in the Catholic Church. You see what I'm saying? Get Genesis 49 real quick. I'll show you something.
Don't you work right there?
Where you work at?
Right there, Sporty
Oh,
LA.
okay.
You talked to him before?
Okay. We have?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll show you a couple things real quick. I'm trying to encourage our
Else don't
people.
like us. So Genesis chapter 49, verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass.
Issachar is a strong ass. Now, you know the animal, the donkey, is synonymous with Mexico. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, crouching down between two burdens.
Crouching down between two burdens. Now, what's the two burdens that Mexico is in between? North America and South America. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, and he saw that rest was good.
That's right.
Was it
siesta?
That siesta that Mexicans have, they always have that rest throughout the day. And he saw that rest was good in the land, that it was pleasant.
That's right.
And bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute.
He said became a servant unto tribute, because before the white man came over here, y'all was ruling, y'all, and then the white man came and turned y'all into servants. You see what I'm saying? And also the word Issachar in the Hebrew, it means he is hired. Man, who got all the jobs out here, man? Mexicans is the working force of America. You see what I'm saying? That's not, by mistake. You see what I'm saying? This is all based on biblical prophecy. There's also scriptures that speak about the tribe of Issachar being skilled in stargazing. You see what I'm saying? Which is what we know the Aztecs do. You said what? You know it's cold. I don't know right where it's at, and I don't got my book. I got a book with certain scriptures written down, and I forgot it, man. And I'm so upset. As soon as you walked up, I got upset that I forgot it because I want to say it's in it's in Numbers. I think maybe Numbers 13.
I'm about to say you got it. Yeah.
Because it's hard. It's hard to see. I forget the exact wording. Just type in Issachar. Yeah. It's a key. It's a key scripture in identifying who you guys are. And two, that's how the Latin tribes and the Native American tribes. That's how y'all got over to this side of the world. Get 2 Ezra 13, because the scriptures speak about y'all left the Middle East, our original homeland, and came over here with intentions to serve God. You see what I'm saying? Properly. And the way y'all got over here was your tribe was looking at the stars, and that's how they navigated all the way over here. You see what I'm saying? And it's a Mayan and Aztec history. It's a legend in Mayan and Aztec history saying that they basically they came from the east. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good. Go ahead.
Aslan.
Yeah,
homeland.
Exactly.
It's supposed to be like an island sort of continent in like the Atlantic.
Yeah, exactly.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 13, verse 39.
Go ahead.
And whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto him,
That's right.
those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
Exactly, because what happened was.
So what is this? Numbers?
This is 2 Ezra.
Ezra.
He's looking it up.
He's real quick, because what happened is, are you familiar with King Solomon?
Yeah.
Now, after King Solomon, because King Solomon was a righteous king until he got old, and then he started doing wicked things. So God said, look, I'm about to tear our nation in half. And you got the Latins and the Native Americans was one part, and then these 3 tribes, which are the black tribes, the Negroes, the Jamaicans, the Haitians and such, we was the other part of the kingdom. We went to the kingdom of Judah and the kingdom of Israel, the northern and southern kingdom. Now what happened is you guys went into captivity under the Assyrians, while we still stayed in our land, and then we went into captivity under the Babylonians. But after y'all went into captivity under the Assyrians, that's when y'all left. You see what I'm saying?
But the Assyrians were sailors.
Yeah. Now they were good. They were good at sailing as well. Yeah, you're right about that. But
they were like merchants.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where y'all was dwelling at. They had took y'all into slavery, and then y'all escaped from that slavery basically and came all the way over here. You see what I'm saying? And then this talks about it though. Go ahead.
It says, those are the 10 tribes which are carried away prisoners out of their own land.
That's right.
In the time of Oshea the king,
because that was the king of Osea. Go ahead.
Who Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive.
That's right.
And he carried them over the waters, and so they came into another land.
So we came into another land, which is over here. Go ahead.
But they took this counsel.
I mean, that's when y'all was Assyrians.
Yeah, right. Like you just said, they were great sailors. They took you guys over waters as well. It says, but they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen.
Y'all said, look, we gonna dip out from here, basically. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt.
Exactly, because after they took y'all into captivity, what they did was they put a bunch of Africans in y'all land, basically, because y'all had what was known as Samaria, and they put a bunch of Africans over there. So y'all said, well, shit, we can't go back home. We might as well go to where nobody's at. You see what I'm saying? Which is the Americas. Go ahead.
Yeah, which is like random because like that's why you don't see even like your civilization popping up. So like.
Exactly. They had to. Where did y'all come from? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all left and it popped up over here. You see what I'm saying?
That's why we all. That's why we have like similar
Isaiah
architecture.
47.
Exactly, because who built the pyramids?
Right.
We did. The children of Israel. Then who came over here and built pyramids? Really, the Mexicans.
It's like the same thing. Like they all went to Polynesia and shit too. Like that shit's right crazy.
Yeah. They because there was probably a trade and things like that established because especially like
47.
What's that? Chile.
Yeah.
Chile and the Polynesian islands ain't that far from each other.
That's all they got both Stargate.
The Pacific is like twice as wide as the Atlantic.
Yeah, big as hell.
But I still believe like I mean like there's people in fucking Eastern
Nah.
Yeah.
All you got that's like reverse.
Oh yeah, all over
the stars. That's how they navigate.
Yeah, exactly. And too, you know, like off the coast of India, there's like hella little ass islands, right? They have populations of maybe like 500 to 1,000 people that won't allow any outsider to come in there.
Yeah.
So there's all type of islands like that all over the world. They got all these people
Have you seen
living
what the
there.
people in the Solomon Islands look like? They're like black skin.
Yeah,
they have
yeah,
like curly, like blonde hair.
Yeah. I was just looking them up actually the other day.
What was it called? The Negritos?
Nah, the Melanesians.
Okay.
The Melanesians. That's
Yeah.
what it's called. The Melanesians. The Solomon Island. They got blonde ass hair though. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Because really, all people on the earth was originally black. You know what I'm saying? Then the so-called white man, he came into play, and then mingling with when white people started mingling with everybody.
I don't know about that. I feel like there's so many different like shades and like variations, even with like animals. Like a cat. The first cat was like I'm sure it was like one color, but then like after time and like just the different exposure to like other places, and stuff, like it had to change a little bit.
Yeah, shit happens. Adaptation and whatnot.
Definitely.
You know, you looking it up. I need to get this for you. You need to get this. It's gonna say a lot in Genesis. Skip past Genesis and the law. Except for
There's
numbers.
something up there near First Chronicles.
All right, that's so. Oh yeah, we have every Sunday, man. I think it's like Numbers 13. I think it's pour that in your sword. 26 and 23.
Okay.
I wish I knew that offhand, man. That's the key one for Issachar.
You got it written in your notebook?
Mad like hell.
The sons of Issachar, after their families, told of the families of Tolite and Pur, the families of the Punites, and just kind of goes on.
Yeah, that ain't it.
You sure it's a number?
It might not be in Numbers.
Is it in the red book?
Nah. It's real early. It's real early. It might be in Chronicles.
Out of 400 bands.
Right there, First Chronicles 12 and 32. That's what it is. Chronicles. It's a lot, y'all.
Should've said
Like,
that.
I thought it was Numbers for some reason.
This is First Chronicles chapter 12, verse 32. And the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the time.
Understanding at the time. Go ahead.
It says to know what Israel ought to do. The heads of them were 200.
Because they can look at the stars, man. That's
And
how
they're-
they understood the time.
That's
Because
right.
that's what the stars and the sun and the moon is for.
That's
Understanding time. Go ahead.
Kind of, get that real quick.
Yeah. That's why the Lord made it, and he gave each tribe got its own blessing. You see what I'm saying? And He gave them that blessing to interpret what's going on with the times. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, that's a cut right there, man. Because what did the Mayans do, man? They really was, you know, telling the times.
Aztecs too.
Right.
You know. That's what people
So
don't
Genesis
realize,
chapter
man.
1 verse 14. And the Most High, and the power said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven
That's right.
to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years."
Exactly, and the tribe of Issachar used to do that, man. You know, it's not, as far as like telling the moon in the moon cycle, that's not like that hard. Anybody could do that, but to really, you know, understand,
And to be able to navigate.
yeah, to navigate in the stars and whatnot, that's their blessing, you know. Like I said, everybody got their own blessing. That's their blessing. You know, that's why, give me that scripture, the 12 trees producing diverse fruit.
What is that?
I think it's in Revelation. Yeah, look it up just in case we can't find it. That diverse fruit. Because we all one nation, but we 12 tribes, and we all got diverse fruit, different spirits and different gifts that the Most High imparted into each and every single tribe. You see what I'm saying? So people not understanding. This is why we could go into this Bible and really prove who's who according to the Spirit by the fruit that's described in these scriptures, man. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of dudes, man, in Israel who call themselves being Israelites are retarded, man. Absolutely, positively retarded. You know? Found it? Sorry. Okay. We don't get it. You know, some people don't want to. Some people want to say, "Oh, you can't use Genesis 49 to identify." Or I don't know who's who. Even that nigga brother Josh said that shit. Oh, I don't know who's who. What the hell you mean, man? It means you're not spiritual. The Spirit let us know, man, who's who. According to the prophecy and the curses, man. You read Genesis 49, Deuteronomy 33, principally, and you can identify tribes easily with those alone. Then you go a little deeper. You go into something like we just read in First Chronicles to further identify Issachar. See what I'm saying? You got further scriptures that pinpoint Ephraim, Judah. You see what I'm saying? Benjamin, Levi, man. You see what I'm saying? But if you can't see that, if you can't receive that, you just ain't on no level of spirituality at all, man. Diverse. You know what's about diverse?
You want on the internet?
It's a lot, y'all. We're gonna find this for the truth's sake and bring it out. But you know, we diverse fruits. We diverse. We all have a similar spirit of an Israelite, but we all have variations in our spirit to differentiate the 12 tribes, man. See what I'm saying? That's what makes us unique from all these other. I mean, I'm sure that these different tribes and these different nations also have things that differentiate them. But who gives a good goddamn, man? It ain't nothing like us. We're the innovators and the creators of pretty much everything out here, man. You know? We're the salt of the earth. Yahweh Shai spoke of that, you know?
Second Esdras?
Nah. Just put in diverse. It's an E at the end. That's an app? Yeah, it's an E at the end, bro.
IDERSE.
Yeah, it's E.
That's one thing I can't do is spell.
And then something else you got going on in Israel is these bitches. You got these women in Israel calling themselves to be Israelites, can't tell you a goddamn, always trying to tell you something, man. Bitch, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about, man. Bitches trying to teach the Bible, imagine that. Bible condemns you hold, man? What's
I
up?
think it's diverse, D-I-V-R-S-E.
It's diverse. It's gotta be.
Yeah, man, but you know, a lot of these bitches, man, they sit up here and try to come up and tell you everything about the Bible except what they supposed to do. You know, come up trying to teach coming up trying to prophesy without their head covered. Coming up here, hair braided. You know, not looking modest. You know, but see that's something that I noticed, man. That's something that I noticed, man. A lot of bitches out here, you know, want to sit up here and tell a man how to be a man. Bitch, you're not a man. You can't do that, all right?
Hey, that's why a lot of these dudes raised with a single mother.
I'll let me look at fruits.
Hold on, I'm gonna get it real quick. I'm gonna find it. It's late. It's Second Ezra. That's what it is. It's Second Ezra 2:18. It's a lot, y'all. Here, do that one.
Second Ezra chapter 2, verse 18.
That's right.
For thy help I will send my servant Isaiah and Jeremiah, after whose counsel I have sanctified and prepared for these 12 trees laden with diverse fruit.
The 12 trees laden with diverse fruits is the 12 tribes of Israel. The Negro and Latino. We're all the same nation, but the Most High has given us diverse fruit, man. I mean, we have diverse gifts, diverse blessings, diverse curses on each other. You see what I'm saying? We all got the same curses, but then we all got particular things that befall us and us alone.
Right.
It's something you guys ain't understanding, man. You see what I'm saying? Dude's still over here arguing about which tribe is what. Man, if you don't think that this is the accurate description of the 12 tribes, you out of your damn mind. You can't prove anything otherwise.
That's right.
Somebody tried to tell me that Matthew and John the Baptist was Judites because they was Judeans. That's the whole Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. What the fuck are you talking about? It's a Judean technically because we're of the kingdom of Judah. Because Judah is the head. Don't mean everybody that's a Judean is from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Make no kind of sense. What do you mean? You know? These guys are retarded, man, but it's those same guys that's not on the highways and byways. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's the same guys who don't do the work.
Only the guy that's ain't on our highways and byways, man.
Dudes trying to teach themselves the Bible, man. You don't know a goddamn thing, man. You don't know shit. You heard you was an Israelite, you try to figure this thing out on your own. It ain't working. The spirit ain't just dealing with you like that, man. You gotta really, matter of fact, get Sirach, the 4th chapter. And I want you to start at the 11th verse. And you dudes don't know the Lord, man. You really can't just figure this out on your own, man. All right? There's a process. There's steps. Okay? There's a grueling process of initiation in this truth to really become a part of it, man. All right?
Start from the top.
Start from verse 11.
Start from 11. Sirach chapter 4, verse 11. Wisdom exalted her children.
That's right. Wisdom exalted her children. In time, wisdom will exalt you, meaning wisdom, if you're really dedicated to it, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, what's going to happen? You will be exalted, meaning you will be a part of the elect. Go ahead.
And laid hold of them that seek her.
That's right. Go ahead.
He that loveth her loveth life.
That's right. He that loveth wisdom loveth life. He that loveth these scriptures, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of these scriptures, loveth life. Go ahead.
And they that seek her early shall be filled with joy.
That's right. They that seek her early shall be filled with joy, man. So if you seek the Lord, you will be filled with joy. But go ahead.
Yeah, joy and understanding.
That's right.
Hey, man. What's the majority of dudes out here, man? When they finally come into the understanding that they Jakes, all right, and you really start to get the full understanding of the scriptures, what's the first thing you do? Which the Bible also prophesies that you're gonna go around and try to tell everybody, man. All right, and you're gonna be happy to do it. All right, that's the good news. All right, spreading the understanding with joy. Okay, somebody tell you this is the best news you done heard in your life, man. I'm a part of God's chosen people. All right, and the Lord loves me because of that. Okay, but the majority of you Jakes, man, you hear that shit, and then we want to go and have the same thing that these bitches got, this Stockholm syndrome, and you just stuck trying to say the so-called white man. It's sick. Verse 13. He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory.
That's right. He that holdeth her fast, right? He that hold on tight to that wisdom and cleave to it shall inherit the glory. What's the glory? Being a part of the elect. Go ahead.
And wheresoever she entereth, the Lord will bless.
That's right.
It says, they that serve her shall minister to the Holy One.
That's right. Go ahead.
And them that love her, the Lord doeth love.
That's right. But the point is coming up where I'm getting on you niggas who try to teach yourself the Bible. But go ahead.
Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations.
That's right.
And he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely.
That's right.
If a man commit himself unto her,
Uh-huh.
he shall inherit her.
That's right.
And his generation shall hold her in possession.
Uh-huh. Now go ahead.
For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways.
Wait. At the first what?
At the first she will walk with him by crooked
First
ways.
off, you ain't get walked with by crooked ways yet. You just come in this thing, you try to teach yourself something. You got to really dedicate yourself to this thing and really go through some shit.
That's right.
Because this wisdom is your woman in this thing. That's your wife. But wisdom is a bitch that's hard to get.
That's right.
She really play hard, and she's a woman, Salah, not a bitch, a woman that play hard to get. And she gonna rock with you. She gonna walk, at first she walked with you with crooked ways. She got you fucked up at first. She got you jumping through hoops to get that pussy, right? Go ahead.
It says, and brings fear and dread upon him.
Bring fear and dread upon you in wisdom at first. You niggas didn't do it. You niggas heard a couple things, and now you trying to just teach yourself. Now you just got all the answers. You haven't even went through the protocol. This
Hey.
wisdom has it brought that fear and dread upon you. Go ahead.
Man, one of those protocols and one of those crooked ways, man, is getting out here on these highways and byways and putting your life on the line for wisdom, man, for wisdom and understanding, for the word and the will of the Lord.
Oh, Dad, get Proverbs 1.
That's right.
Niggas don't know a goddamn thing. Niggas is out here trying to teach the Bible.
Hey, man, and what is that? That's that work, man. You gotta work for the ass, man. You gotta work for the wisdom.
Pussy, man.
All right, and you
She's
guys
not
ain't
just
doing
gonna
the
give
work.
it. She's just not giving it up, man. She's not like these bitches out here, man. She's not just giving it up.
Hey, with these women, what do you gotta do, man? You can't just talk to these women. You can't just sit up here and be like, yeah, you know, some of them,
And the ones that are, they're not worth
they're
it.
not worth it. But once you get the ass, you done with it. I don't even
Yeah,
give a damn
cool.
about the bitch no more, you know.
Once
The other ones you
when
gotta
the bitches-
talk to them.
Once you
gotta,
nut, it's over.
That's
you
what I'm saying.
know?
Once, you know, the good bitch, you gotta talk to them. You gotta listen to them. You know, you gotta
Spend a little time.
spend a little time. You know what I mean? Spend a little money.
You know?
You gotta do all kind of shit, man. It's work. You like, damn, man. That's the bitches that you really fall in love with, and that's the one that you really sit up here and latch onto. Like, man, this bitch done made me work.
We done went through hell and back, man. So you gotta go through hell and back, man.
Finally, when I got it, hey, man, what did Eddie Murphy say? If you went like 3 years without eating, you know, hey, that motherfucking cracker gonna be good in the motherfucker. Hey, this is the best motherfucking cracker I done had. They make you wait, man. All right, you got to work for it. Start at 21.
Oh yeah.
1 to 21.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom cried out without.
Right. Wisdom crieth without. So you got all this wisdom, you need to cry without. Go ahead.
She uttered her voice in the streets.
If you have wisdom, you be uttering your voice in the streets. You niggas is keyboard banging. You niggas is studio prophets. You're not uttering your voice in the street. So you have no wisdom. And number one, it says the fear of the Lord, or wisdom starts with the fear of the Lord. If you fear the Lord, you would be out here in these streets like he commanded you to, showing you don't have fear of the Lord and you don't have wisdom. See, these scriptures booby trap you niggas, man. You niggas will say one thing, the scripture got another answer for you. It booby traps you niggas. It defeats, it tears down your doctrines, man. You guys don't have a stronghold. You niggas are weak, man. But you getting something else? What you getting at in Ecclesiastes? Fear of the Lord? Meaning all wisdom?
No, I got it. Verse 21. She cried in the chief place of the concourse.
That's right, in the chief place. That's where we at. Broadway.
That's
The
right.
chief place. Go ahead.
Broadway. In the openings of the gates.
That's right.
In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long you see? That's what we telling our people. How long, you simple Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, are you gonna love simplicity?
Hey, man,
But you're not doing that.
slothfulness, man. You love. Why you guys love the simple life, man? All right. You guys
Trying
love
to
the
teach
simple.
yourself the Bible so it fits to what you want it to be.
That's right. And now, and your understanding is not gonna get you out here on these highways and these byways, man.
These dudes
And
don't
work.
These dudes don't want America to be Babylon. They don't want the white man to be the devil. See what I'm saying?
They want this place to continue. Like me and his brother was saying the other day that these people have more faith because basically right now my mind is, you know, thinking about this dumb nigga brother Josh, all right? Because he comes out, like I said, he really wants to say that the Roman Catholic Church is Babylon. But people in this society has, and he's like, it's all about faith, it's all about religion, it's all about worship. These people in America have more faith, and they worship this society, America, more than they do their own religion.
That's right. So the church, case in point being, the church is dead.
Exactly.
The church is dead, man.
Shit, Jay-Z told you that.
You know?
That song.
Because the only reason they even,
Or if you want to say, if you want to say it's a church, if you want to say it's religion, then the church and the worship is America. All right, that's the religion.
America is a church.
It's a big ass church.
All these people have the idols of the church on.
That's right.
Look at these people. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
But the whole thing is, this is what it goes back to. They would have never even brought the Catholic Church into play if it wasn't for Jay.
Israel.
If we didn't establish great rule with the church, they would have never had to infiltrate and gain rule by infiltrating the church, and they would have never had to spread that shit all over the place. You see what I'm saying? If it wasn't for us, the church wouldn't mean nothing. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they use this church.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, man. You niggas, man, like the brother just said, all you niggas out here that's trying to teach your own understanding of the scriptures and get your own, create your own breakdowns, you ain't out here on these highways and these byways.
Try to teach yourself the Bible, man.
Hey, and you don't have people coming up to you to where you have to, you know, give an answer. All right, anybody's able to come up to you.
You see, because
it's like you picking and choosing, you know, your battles on fucking debate talk shows. And shit, man.
You know, picked the wrong one through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
But what I was gonna say, even Abba Bivens had a teacher, man. Even Abba Bivens got taught by the commandment keepers, but the Most High, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, gave him new revelations. Then after that, more revelations came down from Masha Yaquab Ariyah, and then on down. Then more revelations came out through Tahar and Gabar and Rimlock. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because this truth is evolving. It evolves. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody needs a teacher. You know? These niggas think they Joseph Smith out here, man. Like the angels just came and the apostles just came out and started teaching their ass or something. You know?
That's what they think.
That's not going on today. Because there's already men that got taught. So that don't need to happen, man.
Right.
You fucking simple niggas. Niggas are dumb as hell, man. And again, if you ain't in the streets, you don't got wisdom. So fuck out of here, man. That bullshit, man. Get back to Sirach. You got something else?
Nah, you want Sirach 4?
Sirach 4. Let's finish that up. Look at 22. What verse you at?
Verse 17.
Okay, go to 22.
It says, "For at the first you will walk with him by crooked ways."
That's right.
And bring
Wisdom. When you first get in these truth, you get walked with crooked ways, man. You got to go through some things. That shows that what the Lord is dealing with you.
Right.
Because he chastises who he loves. He's trying to tell you to try to urge you to get right. Now go ahead.
It says, "And bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline."
That's right. And then what? Then what's going to happen? Because this wisdom, it disciplines you. But then what happens? After you pass those tests through the Spirit, go ahead.
Until she may trust his soul.
Until she trusts his soul. Until your ass is right. And you really about this thing. Until you really about this woman, which is this truth, this wisdom. She want to make sure you really down for her before she get his pussy up. Go ahead.
It says, "And try him by her laws."
And that's right, by her laws, right? Try him. By her laws. Are you keeping them? Are you walking in the Spirit? Go ahead.
Because, you know, with diligently seeking, man, and following the ways of the Most High, that's when he's going to reveal, you know, things to give you that revelation.
That's right.
All right? Especially brothers that's, you know, coming in under wicked dudes. You know, you show your diligence and sincerity, and the Lord is going to open it up. From the time I came into the truth, I feel like the Lord did that with me. I came in under a wicked dude, and for whatever reason, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, I stopped dealing with that dude and ran into some brothers that's actually, preaching and spreading the truth. All right. Same thing he just said with Abba Bivens. He came in under the commandment teachers. All right, and through his diligence and you know his practice, the Lord opened him up to new things. You see what I'm saying? And with that comes the truth that we have today. You know? Brothers got to be diligent, man. The brothers got to be in this thing with sincerity. That's why we give, you know, shalom and peace to brothers out there doing the work of truth and sincerity.
That's right.
Because if there's no truth and sincerity with it, man, you deceiving a lot of brothers. All right, you deceiving a lot of dudes out there. And with that, man, that's prolonging the return of Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Fuck, man, you dudes need to get right, man. Stop
being prideful,
yeah,
man.
Stop being prideful, man. Stop being some, you know, having a pussy ass spirit. All right,
Like
talking
a woman,
about,
man.
yeah,
Like that bitch that raised you. You know.
talking about, you know, I don't like the way they come at me, or yada yada yada. I don't like what y'all preach. Man, sit down and listen. All right, sit down
Hey,
and
look,
listen.
and
And
see that
actually,
happens. So you gotta have humility. Let me tell you something. On the comment board the other day, you know, somebody left a comment. Oh yeah, this is why I should tune into guys like you and GMS because you know, so I can teach my kids how to curse or something like that. You know what I said? I said, look, listen. I said, listen. You know, basically like stop being weak and listen to what's being said here. Listen to the wisdom that you're getting. And you know what he said? He hit me back. He said, you know what, you're right. You know, I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying? You know, shalom. You know what I'm saying? Peace to you. I'm sorry. Y'all are really out here teaching wisdom.
that's what I'm
You see
saying.
what I'm saying? Just shut the fuck up, man. That's the first. See, that's why I do. All you dudes that come in not under GMS, that's your main problem. Because the elders of GMS is gonna come straight. They don't care if they hurt your feelings. Shut the fuck up. That's the first thing they're gonna let you know. You don't know nothing, so just be quiet and listen and learn. You see what I'm saying? If you got a problem with how hard they come, how much they get on women at first, you see what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? You're gonna have to sit down and put your personal feelings aside and listen to the truth being taught, man.
Tell me if it's wrong.
Yeah, tell me if something's wrong.
Tell me if it's wrong.
I just wasn't raised. I see my mama, she told me, you know, stay away from fundamentalists.
And I'm trying to tell you, that is the spirit of a so-called, excuse me, that is the spirit of a woman to a T, man.
Hey, and let me tell you something about your mama that told you that. She's the goddamn devil, man.
Right. It's like, hey, my mama,
My
her
mama told
mama,
me that.
you know what I mean? My cousin's mama, meaning my auntie, all right? My relative, my sister.
My bitch, her mama.
The one thing that they always tell me, when I really think about it, it sounds good. It's just the way that you present it. All these bitches is cussing and I just can't get with that. I wasn't raised with that. Cause you guys have been.
You was raised in bullshit.
Exactly. Somebody has put that demonic ass, you know, desiring sweet things spirit on you. All right, that's not how the Lord is gonna come at you, man. You guys always wanna fucking quote Paul, man. But what did Paul say? I be rude in my speech, yet not in my knowledge.
And was Paul nice all the time?
No, if Paul was preaching to you dumb bitches today, man, hey, a lot of you motherfuckers wouldn't quote him no more.
Let me tell you something.
Right.
Paul also said you should shut the fuck up.
That's right.
Paul also said you should have your head covered.
That's right.
Paul also said you shouldn't have no braids in your damn head.
That's
man.
right.
Paul also said that your man rules over you.
That's right.
So name one of those things that you bitches fall into. Some of you bitches might not get your hair braided, but the rest of them is all, you know, all point. You see what I'm saying? Bitches out of your fucking mind, man.
But why don't you quote Paul there? You see what I'm saying? Oh, well, Paul was talking about the good news. Yeah, the good news is, bitch, you out of place.
Yeah, exactly. You out of order.
That's right.
You out of order like that broke down laundry machine, man.
The good news is you're not created to be an authority. You're not created to rule, bitch.
That's
All right? Fuck.
That's right. You know?
Paul also said you shouldn't be fucking carpet munching, man, and muff diving.
But y'all still want to quote Paul. I mean, I was getting to it, man. Matter of fact, last night, touching this punk ass bitch. Touching this punk ass bitch I used to fuck with, and she's like, this bitch say, man. She said something like, she was trying to tip. Oh, because remember I spoke about her a couple weeks ago at camp, how she's fucking with a cracker and shit now.
Right.
And I was talking shit to her. I was like, cracker lover, and she said, I forget what she said. She was like, you can't. God loves all people. So I was like, no. I said that ain't in the Bible. And she said, I don't want to get told I'm wrong by a motherfucker who's a gangbanger and shit. Like, the fuck that got? I said, fine. I said, first off, she was like, half the shit you stand for is against. I said, I don't stand for that shit no more. Number one, and I said, number two, find me a scripture that says don't gangbang. And I said, you can look all day, you can't find it. I'll find a scripture that says you shouldn't be a fucking dyke though, because she's a dyke too. You see what I'm saying? She fucks with hella bitches. I'll find you a scripture that says you're supposed to die for that. right? But you're gonna try to condemn me, right?
That's right.
But you out here, okay, you don't know what I do. I ain't seen you in like almost like 2 years. You don't know what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? Bitch, out of her goddamn mind.
That's right.
See, but that's these women. They want to sit here.
And the women too.
Yeah, she want to sit here and try to correct me when she's a fucking lesbian, drug addict, man, who fucking lays with the devil. But she gonna correct me on something that I'm doing, right? The fuck you mean, bitch? See, but that's what's wrong with these bitches are out of their goddamn mind, man. They're truly out of their mind. That's why give me Proverbs 9 and 13 on these fucking hoes out there, man. Bitch is a goddamn hoe. They'll fuck so many niggas.
You know what's funny, man? I'm not promoting gangbanging, but
yeah. Of course not.
But think about it. What we do is a sort of a gang.
We bang for the Lord.
We bang for the Lord. What do Yahweh Shai say? Those that will not have me reign over them, bring hither and kill. When you a gangbanger, whether you a blood or a crip, let's just say you a crip started. Let's just get a crips. Are you a crip? Motherfucker don't want to bow down to the crips. What happened? You kill their ass. Or you? Hey, what
they were doing when they started the crips. Everybody didn't want to get with it.
What Bean say? Get down or lay down.
That's right.
The Lord said, "Man, either you accept me as the highest under Yahweh, or we gonna kill your ass." Tell me that's not quote unquote today's definition gangbanging.
Because really, when you look in the scriptures, and you might see a dude, he might be a mighty man of valor. He gonna let you know, look, I'm from over here. I'm from Galilee. I'm from over here. You know what I'm saying? Where we get down at.
What did they used to do when you would go to another city? What name you come in? Motherfucker, what set you from?
Yeah, you know?
What name you come in? I come in the name of Nebuchadnezzar. They hewing your head off. You're done.
Where?
We don't. What the fuck?
My nigga, you know?
Basically, turn your ass around, or you getting the shit beat out of you. We're gonna hew your head off. Tell me that's not gangbanging. See, you motherfuckers don't know what you're talking about. Now, when it's like real quick, when it goes into actual gangbanging in modern day society, you're actually worshiping the so-called white man, the Illuminati. You're banging for colors, man. But when you're banging for these scriptures, man, tell me what the Lord is actually, like the bro said. Where does it say I can't gangbang in the scriptures?
Everybody got their tribe.
Everybody got their tribe.
Everybody,
that's what I'm saying.
In some form or another, everybody's a gangbanger. You got Democrats and Republicans.
Exactly.
That's why they make Democrats and Republicans.
You
know what I'm saying? It's the same. It's the same principle.
Same principle.
But that's why a lot of guys that come into the truth come from a gangbang background. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord is looking for men who is with the shit for him. He's looking for soldiers. Okay?
Soldiers, man.
And we were raised like that, so it's not hard for us to put away something wicked and pick up something righteous, but having the same type of mindset to it. Like, you know what, we're going to just go all out for this. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and that's also like Paul. It was an example, a conversion example. I can take somebody who was all out wicked, banging for something that was wicked, and turn him into somebody who's all out banging for something who's righteous, just like he did for Paul, man.
That's right. Hey, that's right.
People don't know nothing, man.
Unless you know, man, it's all through the spirit, because you know when you're in a gangbanging environment, you lay your life on the line for your fellow gang member, for your fellow gang brethren.
You know, homies, you know.
Which is what you're supposed to do for these scriptures, man.
So
all right?
when you come in this truth, it ain't no problem. You put your life on the line for the brethren, you know? and for your Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
See, it's all about wisdom and understanding, man. You can sit up. I know motherfuckers that sit up here and go to church every day and just equal to gang members, because you're not coming in the right name. So you just as wicked as this dude over here. He's actually more righteous than you because he's more diligent, man.
And the scripture speak about when a dude, like for example, where is it? I forget where it's at. Where he's worse, where he was worse the devil than he already was.
Right.
Well, basically, like you have a nigga who's an all out, just out there ass gangbanger, and then he tried to get baptized and come into the church. He's worse than he was just out there in the world gangbanging.
Right.
Period. Because he think he done found the right path. There's only one right path. So you might as well just stay going down the path that you knew was wrong to destruction, because you are going to go on another path that's also going to lead you to the same destruction and damnation. All the gangbangers and all the church members, everybody who's not in this truth is going to get hit with a missile any goddamn way.
Right.
It don't matter.
That's right.
People are so goddamn stupid, man.
And see, hey, he's worse off because now he's been indoctrinated. It's more likely for somebody to come over from gangbanging and really go hard for this truth than to come over from being in the church.
Being a bitch ass, growing up being a bitch ass nigga. You gotta be a hard man to really be about this thing, man.
Why? Because Yahweh and Yahweh Shah was a hard, austere man, alright?
Right.
Like the brother just said, man, the ain't looking for no weak ass, punk ass niggas out here that sit there and want to just preach this affectionate feelings of love, man. No, man, love is an action. All right.
That's right.
If you love the Lord, you keep His commandments. All right. You do the things that He told you to do. All right. If you love your brethren, all right, you lay down your life for them. All right.
But you
Motherfuckers is sick.
again, like the brother said, you people don't got no wisdom, man. You people can't take things and apply things. You people don't understand things. You don't understand concepts. The Lord's not a part of you understand it. And then this bitch want to tell me, this same bitch want to say, well, yeah, I want to be faithful to this guy. You was never faithful to no nigga as long as I knew you. Now you got a white man, you want to be faithful, man.
That's right.
You're a piece of shit. Man, you're a fucking dyke.
She don't want to lose that meal.
Yeah, and then she want to blame her becoming a dyke on me. Because I never wanted to fuck with her. So she became a dyke. I don't want to fuck with you because you're a hoe. Bitches are out of their mind, man.
But you got hella excuses.
Bitch got excuses. Bitch want to point the blame, point the finger at every goddamn body, man. That's why that bitch gonna eat a missile, and any bitch who got a mind like her gonna eat a missile, man. You don't know the Bible, man. You don't know the Lord.
Bitch, you got hella excuses, man.
Bitch is sorry, man. That's why they got these excuses. They sorry as hell, man. You know?
Sorry, cunt nugget, bitch.
What you got? Get Proverbs 9 real quick on these women, man. Spirit been having us talk about these women the last couple weeks, man.
Hey, and I noticed that, man, and that's just definitely ain't been planned.
Yeah, I had no intention of going in on women at all today. It's all through the spirit of y'all watching y'all shot because these hoes be acting up, man. Because these niggas be letting them, man. You know? And it's sick as hell, man.
Going into what?
Proverbs 9?
9's on the top. Wisdom.
13.
Oh, right. Okay. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous.
A foolish woman is clamorous, man. All she do is talk, man. All this bitch was doing was talking. She couldn't cite me a Bible verse.
What I was sitting there telling my bitch in the car, man. We talk about bowel moves and shit. I say, she was sitting there. I was like, that's why you breaking out because you shit too fast. You know what I mean? Bitch, sit there and see if something else come out. Let the shit let your shit move. It's called a bowel movement. You feel me? I'm talking shit, but she, every time I say something, she's like, oh, but no, I talked to the doctor.
Always got to answer. Always got to answer.
That's what I'm saying. Bitch, shut up. Why don't you just listen? Why don't you just listen though? Be quiet. Damn, why you talking so much?
They just gotta talk. They just
gotta talk.
They just bent off getting the last word at all times. Just bent off. Like it just means so much. You can say a bunch of bullshit, but as long as I said the last thing,
right.
I feel like I got a victory.
And they want to quote some shit that another motherfucker told.
Hey, another motherfucker done told you. Exactly. So they want to quote some shit that another cracker done told you.
And Esau is God, man.
Esau is God. Esau knows. Esau knows all.
The doctor, he's a liar. The word doctor means to lie, man. To falsify.
That's what I'm saying.
He lied to you.
But I read some shit, man, a couple years ago. It said that women speak 30,000 words a day, and men only speak 10,000.
Word?
Yeah, on average. On average, men speak about 10,000 words a day, and bitches speak 30,000 words.
There's evidence of that scripture.
You guys are totally off. Totally going off. You're supposed to be silent. If I'm speaking 10, you should be at about 2. You should be at about 2. I give you 2,500.
That's right.
Best I can do for
I would
you.
like to take time to say I would like to squash that. That was ugly of me. I was like bad mood.
I told you, man. I told you it's all right, man.
Not a problem.
It's all right.
But it's
It's all right.
and I'm a moody girl.
You was cursing out them faggots?
That stole all my stuff. Yeah.
Fuck them faggots.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
It's all right. It's all right.
Man, that's all through the spirit, man. That's why we weren't gonna cuss her ass out. You know what? Whatever. All right. She knew.
Yeah, we had got on her early when we first had come. Sometimes we got a problem with bums that try to post up here at the campsite before we get here. So when we came up, I said, look, we were like, look, you gotta go because we got this spot reserved every Sunday, And she was with these two, and the crowd was just following after her and shit like. Which is another subject, but basically the bitch tried to start a little ring. What you think I'm just some little white girl you gonna boss around? And we didn't even come in there no boss around. We were just like, look, we do our thing. Y'all can move right here. This is a business that's closed. They have no problem with you sitting in front of them. You see what I'm saying? And you know, she tried to cause a huge thing. That she was like, you know what, I'm gonna go, but you know, fuck y'all, and you know, some old bullshit. And we didn't even curse her out then. Like we're like, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Just as long as you getting down the street, I don't care.
Basically, man, slop, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
We've been playing some sick ass games with people, man. It's been this bro, like, really just on some. The bro came out and was just like, I'm just trying to preach I'm just trying to preach the gospel, preach the word of Christ. You know what? I'm not gonna judge you. So, you know, I'm not gonna judge, and you have no right. It's just like, man.
Yeah, I can sit there and break down to her how I have the right to judge her.
We could have just cussed this bitch out, man. But what she was gonna do is she's gonna bring a whole bunch of unwanted attention to us, man. All right. And you know, it's really no point, man. Let's just do what we need to do. Get this bitch up the block, man, and come out here and do this work. You see what I'm saying?
That's all it's about,
we
man.
Could have easily cussed this bitch out, started some shit. She clearly said she was having a bad day. We would have had to punch the bitch. Now we in jail, man. You know, it's not when you get into this thing. You see a lot of curse outs. You see a lot of cuts.
And it looks like a lot of fun.
It looks like a lot of
and
fun, but it's
fun.
not. Yeah, but this is not no show, man. Another thing I was telling my woman.
This ain't for entertainment.
Yeah, me and his brother, we sat down with the Mormons the other day, man. All right? And
if y'all are familiar with our Israelites Undercover series, you know how we play games sometimes.
Exactly. So, you know, we coming out extra humble, extra, you know, zealous. We're just really trying to know, you know? Of course we can cut them up. My woman knows we can cut them up. She talking about, oh, y'all went out like a bitch. Y'all just let them tell y'all that. First of all, we didn't. We gave them some serious cuts, but it was in a real loving manner. So
in a real soft manner.
Yeah.
You know?
So they kind of took it, you know, and just kind of roll with it and kind of tried to just switch the subject. But we went out like bitches and this, that, and the rest. And I'm like,
because all we trying to do is make them feel extremely comfortable with us.
Right.
So the next time they can come back, when we got the cameras rolling, we can get that good edification like we do off those Israelite Undercover series and show brothers how to bait them into cutting themselves and falling on their own shoulder.
That's what I'm saying. Basically we're going to expose their whole doctrine.
And how they don't even believe what they believe.
Exactly. Because they have divisions in their thing, man. But it's funny, man, I just thought about this the other day, or a little bit after she said it. We're doing the same thing that the Most High is doing with Esau and these other nations. Because these other nations would think, the fact that they're in rulership and in power right now, that they have some type of favor with God. Like, damn, like, we ruling, we can, yeah, God must love me.
We don't know. I just got a job. I don't know.
Okay.
You really don't look like much. I could have put you on. But the Lord, they would think that, you know, that they have favor with the Lord. But what is the Lord going to do, man? He's setting them up. He's making them feel real comfortable, real happy, just to drop the world on their fucking head.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So the Lord does the same thing. The Lord does the same thing. He sets up the basis of men. He gives them pride. He gives them all type of boastfulness. All right? And then what? He drops them. Same thing we're doing, man. We make these motherfuckers feel real comfortable. Thought you had a friend. Oh, bitch, thought you had a friend. You ain't got no friend. Because once we really know that you lure you in.
You comfortable. You coming.
You see what I'm
saying?
saying?
In our house and you just comfortable. And now them cameras is rolling. Now you know what time.
Once we get the cameras on, hey, cutting your ass up, man. And you guys gonna sit up here and feel real stupid.
It's a lot. It's like on Roots, you feel me? How long was Kunta chasing that damn bird?
Exactly.
You can't running after it, you just can't go on for it. You gotta go set that up, set that little trap.
Exactly, man. Hey, wise as a serpent, man, and harmless as a dove.
Man, that's what Yahweh was saying. That's how we need to be, man, and that's how we being. We being harmless. We nothing but a little dove.
That's
The
right.
white girl want to come rub on.
That's right.
And then as soon as she come up and she get comfortable enough, now the snake is coming to bite her, man.
And she can get bit. See, really though, this brother put me on the game. He was like, with the Mormons, we ain't gonna get the big homies. But we,
with a Jehovah's Witness, they'll get the big homie to come over.
We got the Jehovah's Witnesses, you know, big homies sit down with us today. So this time we came a little more aggressive. Boom, you know, cut him up a little bit. They talking about they gotta go. Next time, I know they coming full out.
Dude was literally choking, man.
That's what. Hey, look, choking. He came in, he turned cherry red. You know, I'm like, you know, I'm about to have to do. But you need some water or something, man? Don't drop dead in my spot.
Yeah, please don't.
You know.
know?
But it was crazy. You know, we want the big homies to come, blam, get them cameras rolling, and now we finna just shut your whole motherfucking game down. All right? Because you don't know what you're talking about. You're a false prophet. You're a false teacher, all right? And we're finna expose that. Like I said, Israelites undercover, man. All right?
Right.
So don't have this spirit of this